Welcome back to the Paranormal Review, and today we're going to be re-reviewing Fearful Brothers Films A Massive Bigfoot, okay? Now, I've had a lot of backlash over this video, and some positive things said about this video. Para Breakdown did his own review of this video and the original, which we're going to get to in a second. So if you haven't seen his is actually really well done and thought out as well. So I'll put a link somewhere on the screen to his channel. But anyways, I'm going to revisit the original link because Passio Dragon sent me the original link, which is actually 3 videos that range from 25 minutes each to about an hour or longer. So obviously we're not going to watch the whole entire 2 hours of footage. We're only going to, I condensed all the important stuff in it down to about 6 or 7 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and watch that right now, and I'll give you my thoughts. And just so you know, my thoughts don't change too much. Just because they give an hour and a half or 2 hours of footage doesn't make anything real. So we'll show you why. Okay, we'll watch the description, just because there's a description. We're fishing at the South Fork River in Utah at sundown. We heard some creepy sounds that stunned us both. There were strange, creepy sounds coming from the woods. Also sounds of an owl. So we wanted to leave. As we were leaving, we noticed odd footprints in the snow. We could not stop talking about it all night, so the next day we went up, and this is what we found. All right, right before we start, I could be wrong on this, and I'm not sure if it's important or not, but I observed that this first video is darker than the second one, and the second one is darker than the first one, and in the end of this video, their battery actually runs out. So I'm wondering if it's possible that the actual video starts at the other parts, and then this is actually the end of the video, and this is all taken during one day. Supposedly, each of the 3 videos was taken at a different day, but I don't know if that's true.
Okay, yesterday me and my brother were out here fishing at South Fork, and we got out of the river, and I realized there was these huge tracks that were really far apart and next to each other, and it's just really odd. Let's see. There's one right there.
Okay.
And there's one right there, and they just go right.
So those dark impressions are supposedly the big footprints. Also, if you haven't seen our experiment where we showed how you can make footprints without having footprints next to them, go ahead and check out a link. I'll put it right here. But look at these footprints. I'm going to show you what they actually are in a minute.
It snowed a little bit, so it kind of covered them up, but if I walk next to them, you can see.
Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and I found this video of a guy out, I'm not sure where he is, but these are elk or moose tracks. So this is, I think he's going to explain these are moose tracks. And look how far apart they are. They're in a straight line, and they are fairly large. And these are moose. They're not Bigfoot, they're moose. And they look almost identical to the ones in the this video we're looking at.
That is a swamp donkey. Big moose came out of there.
Okay, so like I said, that's an independent video. It's not part of their video. I just wanted you to see it so you can compare. That is a moose footprints. Now compare them to these footprints.
Through here, and it's walked along inside here, chasing like an animal or something. And there's no reason that anybody would be in there. You can
Well,
see
you're
them
there.
right there. 1 foot in front of the other.
Okay, now look at these footprints. They're really close together. The ones that he showed us before were like from here to here apart, and now these ones are like, you know, 1.5 feet to 2 feet at the most apart. So those strides are a lot shorter than the ones before.
Like we would walk, but just really far apart, going all around in there. Let's see.
He starts laughing at the end of that clip. Now his friend's going to try to jump from that part to that part to show that it's impossible to make those strides. His friend doesn't seem the tallest guy, and as you can see from my experiment, if you watch that one, where I actually jump, I can do a 47 or longer stride and not fall over. It's not easy, but it's doable.
Look at that. Look at that.
Now they're going to measure that footprint, okay? Now, look at that. It looks almost identical to that moose or that elk stride.
Well, if I measure from center to center, it's 5 feet gap.
A 5 foot gap?
5 foot gap.
Dang. And they keep going, huh?
I'm standing right now.
Look at that. Look at that footprint. It's identical to that moose print we saw earlier. All right, now they're gonna scrape up a bunch of hair. Now, one commenter, he says that he's a tracker, and he says that moose and or elk shed every year, and so why can't that be elk or moose hair? It's just weird. That if this is real hair, I want to see the lab report that you send it off to get whatever results that came back from it.
Show me.
It looks like little fibers or hair. I don't know, dude.
I'm not a skeptic of every Bigfoot video, guys. A lot of you guys complain and say that I don't believe in any Bigfoot videos, okay? I believe in a lot of Bigfoot videos.
Go ahead and measure it.
Okay, look at this footprint. It's hard to see because the thing's in the way, but if you look down there, you can see two separate impressions, almost like a hoof print. The snow's kind of filled it in a little bit, but you can kind of see that dividing line in there a little bit.
About 15 inches in length.
Yeah, because it slides underneath.
The toes, from where the toes are under there to the back. Yeah, you can see 15. Do it again.
Okay, I looked up. There's some more moose or elk hair. If it's not moose or elk hair, I want to see the lab results saying that it's something else, or if it's an unidentifiable species. Okay, that's a really good example where you can kind of see the hoof print. Let's pause it real quick there.
Look at that one right there.
See that impression there, and there's a little bump, as if it was in between two hooves, right? The little spot, and then as it goes down, it scrapes the wall. Also, these footprints are a little bit longer than they should be, but as they explained, the snow's been melting. So, when you step in snow and then the outsides melt away, they're going to create a bigger impression.
Look at that one. There's some hoofs in there.
You can even see that on there in the bottom. There's the hoof impression.
Here's a couple more.
Oh, I just grabbed the bush.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it too.
I just think these guys are out there having fun, and as you see at the end of it, they're actually going to admit to something very, very interesting. But they're just having fun with everyone. They're trying to make you think that it's a Bigfoot just for fun. They're having fun out there in the forest. All right, so this is the second. Okay, this is the third one actually, I guess. Yeah, so I've already went through the first two. Have I? Yeah, that's already been two videos, okay, that we've gone through, and those videos were about 23 to 25 to 30 minutes, somewhere in there long each. So, I mean, I compressed those down into about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, now they're going to say that they were walking around and then all of a sudden they just decided to act funny and goofy, which doesn't make any sense to me. I think they just got drunk and admitted the truth.
We haven't went anywhere from this point. So, it almost looks like there's like toes. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm sure whatever it is probably out of the area now. Because we're not finding anything new.
See how much brighter it is in this video than the other one?
Okay.
Okay, now they found some bear poop.
It's kind of sick, but there's hairs in it. Has like.
See how purple it is? That's
like
bear poop.
Furry blob of fur.
See all the hairs in it?
It's definitely something nasty.
Bears eat berries and other things, but they also eat meat. Okay, now they're gonna find this print here, and he's actually gonna say, "Is that a bear print?"
Is that a damn bear print? You can see the.
I'm not sure if it's actually a bear print or not, but that bear poop might lead you to think it is.
That might be a bear. Coming down,
okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. All of a sudden, they're going to see a Bigfoot on this mountain somewhere. They don't point at it. They just go look behind that tree, or it's up there. And the one guy's like, "You can't see it with your camera." Well, that's convenient, right? You can't see it with the camera, but he can see it with his eyes. I mean, come on, zoom in a little bit, right?
Saw him freaking moving. Where'd it go?
Was it on 2 or 4 legs?
It was big. It was big. I ain't gonna lie. It was big.
Not that big. I can't see nothing.
Where did it go?
Was it way up on top?
He was up on this hillside.
Like how close?
I'm kind of scared now because he was on the other ridge, dude.
Was it
big. It was big and black. And I thought it was a bear when it first.
Could be a bear. Could be a
Get
moose.
your binoculars and find it.
Like.
See, look at this.
Are they talking about this thing?
Where did it go?
If I zoom up, it sucks.
I can't show you because what? Is this thing toying with?
Okay, nothing's happening here. There's nothing there.
Is it walking?
A second ago, it was as tall as a tree, and now
It almost sounds like the same people that did that one video. I don't remember what it's called.
The creeps. I can see it, dude. You gotta get your binoculars.
Well,
I can't see anything with that camera.
I'm not the camera ain't seeing it. It sucks.
The camera won't see it. See it for your own eye, dude.
Well, we're back at square one.
All right, now they're finished their hike and they're just chilling, and all of a sudden he's gonna go, ha 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 ha, we got you. It was just a moose, and then he's gonna say, huh, no, actually it was a Bigfoot. And in reality, they're gonna be drinking beers and just doing whatever else they were doing up there, and it's pretty simple to tell that they were just messing with us, and now they get drunk and admit to hoaxing everybody.
I just realized we're posers, and we've been tracking an animal.
See?
Oh my gosh, dude, I don't know. I thought it was Biggie. Because here's Biggie hair. I mean moose hair.
Moose hair. Wow.
I'm just laying here in the deer tracks.
Just laying here in the deer tracks.
See, there's hair right here. That could be Biggie hair. I mean, actually, I am 100% sure that that is Bigfoot.
All right, guys.
200% sure that that's a damn moose.
Now, here's his friends drinking crap. It could be a Coke, I don't know. But the whole rest of the video from that, there's like 10 minutes of them just, I don't know, acting like they're drunk and just doing crazy things and laughing about how they fooled everyone with their Bigfoot hair. And I mean, come on, when you make a video and put it up, trying to make everyone think it's a Bigfoot, and at the end you actually admit that it's just a moose, how are we supposed to believe you that you just, it's like they got drunk and then went home and realized, oh my gosh, we admitted it was a moose. Let's put a warning on there that says, we were just messing with you guys. It really was a Bigfoot. We just had fun at the end. I mean, come on. There's no Bigfoot footage in this. There's only moose tracks. There's no conclusive evidence. And for all of you guys who want to see that I'm a hater, you know what? Go watch the Yeti in Boston Bigfoot video. I'll put a link to it right here because that's what you all want me to say. Because not every video is legitimate, okay? There's a lot of them that I think are, but this is not one of them. And if you want to believe every single video that you see, you do a huge amount of damage to the actual Bigfoot community that actually wants to find legitimate footage. Because, I mean, come on, there's some that are just absolutely ridiculous, and if you believe those, people are going to think you're crazy because you are. Anyways, guys, thanks for subscribing. If send me any footage you want me to review, I'll put that up for you. Make sure you subscribe, leave some comments, and talk to you later.